21 Celsius.
It looks like we are going to have a nice race. 20 cars are registered, and I haven't driven a single meter yet. And last time I raced something like this, it was yesterday, the Winter VLN in the Ferrari GT3.
Looks like you're clear on the pit exit.
So I have to get
Disengage
used
limiter.
to PD again. And the wheel degree is wrong because I do dirt rally at the moment a lot. So let me try to change this back to 900. Yes, that's working. Back at the Pit Start Challenge on March Life Fun Race. Looking forward to a big starter field and fighting my way back to the top, hopefully. And Gary is registered. Say hello if you're here. The braking points are a bit different to the GT3. There's an anti-lock brake system, so some corners like the chicane before, you have to brake a little bit earlier in the GT than you can do in the GT3. GT has more downforce, especially in the fast corners. You can go quite a bit faster. But otherwise it's quite similar, actually. Who's this Michael something? Still locking up tires a little bit too much here. So I'm going to park here. And nicely done, actually. This was kind of sideways parking. So let's get the link for the live stream. Going to let the guys know. Okay. It's about to start. So. Yesterday we did the 4-hour final of the Winter VLN here on Nordschleife in the GT3. Sadly, Gary didn't manage to register successfully for our car, so I drove it by myself. And finished P3. It was almost a flawless race. I was very happy with the finish. And I'm looking forward for the iRacing VLAN and the VLAN series this year. And probably we are going to participate in all of them.
Hey, have a good race, everybody.
Where's Gary? Gary! If you hear me, I can't hear you. Probably a mic thing. Hopefully you don't miss the race. Kamstrup is here again. We know Kamstrup. There's
Pole.
plenty
3
of
laps.
unknown guys here. The rookies. Jeremy Valignon. He should be fast. Am I 42? I didn't check. Yes, I am. Good. Cheers. A nice field. Lots of Porsche. Few Ferrari. I see a Ford. Yes, there's 1 Ford. Everything here. Hopefully Gary is not missing the start. He's still missing here. That's strange. He missed the start.
Pit exit's clear. Push.
I can't mayor. I can't do more than shout at him.
Bad luck, Big G. Rough start, mate. Got a lot of work to do now. Yellow flag. Caution.
So the first victim, who started from the grid, from the pits, besides of myself, Mick Edmondson and Josh Edmondson. And who is next? Up Giro. He's one of the rookies. Let's see how he will react or behave when I try to pass. Accident here.
Keep your wits about you, mate.
Oh, he stands in the middle of the track. It moves away. It's good. Now this is Giro going a bit slow. Oh my gosh.
Yellow flag.
This was not the most clever way to join the track. Going full speed in return back on the track. Well, This was unfortunate. It's a pity for this nice race, but the car was heavily damaged. Who was that? Michael, I think it was the Michael. I was looking so much forward to this race. Most of the time, hardly people are racing here, and now we had a nice big starter field. And whoever this guy was. Yeah, Mikkel Stürmer, we don't know. I mean, he has all the space to just stop and go to the front and join the track again. I mean, really, sometimes you have to go back on the track in order to get in the direction of the race. But here he has got all the way, and his car doesn't even seem to have a lot of damage. Yeah. Yeah. That was really, really unfortunate. I couldn't see that coming. He's when I see him, he's like way off to the left in the middle of the grass with so much space around him. And I only see basically the Porsche in front of me, and suddenly this guy pulls backwards on the track into me. So even more unlucky, I guess, for him. He will just have some damage on the back bumper. Probably nothing more, but for me the suspension was damaged. There was no way to continue here. Yeah. That's really, really unlucky. Michael Stürmer, Michael. Yeah. There's a D license and 900 iRating. In this situation, there was so much space. This was really, really, really unnecessary. Yeah. So we have to get rid of this race. We are going to wait for the next one. Maybe there are some people again. Let's see if somebody else is online doing something. Yeah, Nicodeem. He's doing IMSA. Where is IMSA running?
Thank
you. The leader is pitting now.
Yeah, and this off himself. Well, the least could be to say sorry if you do something like this and take somebody out of the race. It's well, good. Join back. Towing is done now. Ah,
2 to go.
nobody else is going there. I might go on. Ah, I didn't put fast repair. Well, that's something you should consider. If you don't activate fast repair before you have your car towed to the pit, you cannot activate it anymore. I cannot activate and use fast repair now. I can, but it doesn't do anything. And so you'd have to wait for like half an hour of repairs. So if you plan what I didn't plan, so therefore I didn't choose it. If you want to continue after towing, double check that you have activated fast repair if you want to use it. Otherwise, once you enter the pit, no matter if you drive into it or if you get towed into it, and you have not activated fast repair beforehand, you're not able to activate while being in the pit. This is what happened now. So I thought maybe I join back the race, but I can't because I didn't fast repair beforehand. So that's a tip for you. Another interesting thing I just noticed, if you try to look up a guy with a name like this, so it's a German name and it's probably Stürmer, could be Stürmer or Stürmer, but probably Stürmer, so it's a U with the two dots on top of it. It's a special character. And by default, iRacing is not able to show this correctly. There's a way to make this correct. I have seen guys with these special characters being shown correctly, but I think in most of those things, the guy had to get in touch with iRacing and ask him to change their name. So Michael didn't do that. And so instead of Stürmer, it says ST and then a special large A with like a tilde something on top and then a quarter sign, 1/4 lemma. So I don't even have a clue how to reproduce those characters, so basically it's impossible to find him in iRacing. Other than maybe at the end of the race to select him on the result table. Otherwise, I would not know how to find him. Actually, that's a kind of interesting problem. A doesn't work. Yeah. So um, what to do? Teams runs on Spa. Okay. Let's see if somebody's on a practice session. Hardly anybody. I wonder what happened to Gary. Oh, but he was not registered, just on TeamSpeak. So probably is away for the moment. I feel like continue with Dirt Rally, but if I continue now with Dirt Rally, I'm not going to be back for the next fun race, I guess. So, I think I will take a look at Dirt Rally. So we changed to a more rally-like wheel. I let the stream roll, and we're just going to have some Dirt Rally action now instead of Nordschleife. So it's going to be a mix. Dirt. Yeah. Yesterday, I think I finished the first rally session in the career mode. I think that means I advanced to Clubman. I think it's called Clubman. And this is where I probably have to continue now. There's an issue with connection to RaceNet. It's not working yet. An additional technician is 250,000 credits. That's a lot. But I guess I have to do it. This is all really expensive. Connection RaceNet seems to be really slow now. Doesn't mean it got nicht. Why? I think there's an issue with RaceNet connection. It takes forever. Reason this doesn't work. Okay. Nice. This doesn't sound too important, but I got an additional technician. Oh, I can unlock the next one for 480. I don't even have close enough money. Do I need to buy a new car for the next step or not? Really don't know. Let's see what it is. If I go instant, yes. Yes, I did this. I did this one. What I don't really understand at the moment is, do I have these cars already? I did this rear wheel driven Escort. Ford? Is it an Escort? Or a Ford? Yes, an Escort. But it doesn't seem like, it doesn't show that I finished this one. This is front wheel driven, which I don't really like. Lancia sounds cool, but I really don't like front wheel drive. So I opt for this one, Lancia. I'm not especially fond of the looks of this. It looks like a frog to me. But it's a faster class and it's rear wheel driven. Let's go. I choose now for upgrades. It's better. I can't buy them. 30,000. But it is, yes. Where did it go? I cannot buy. I don't know why, but I could buy those. You cannot buy these. I don't know why. Now it's working. Everything seems to be a bit laggy. Yeah. Okay. I can't buy this. It's a new car, so this should be good. Let's start this. I really had a hard time in Argentina. I think it's the toughest rally that Rally 2 at the moment. They have so many sections with Oh, yes, rain, of course. Heavy rain. This is going to be impossible. Oof. And no rain tires, of course. Wow. 3 and 8 kilometers. 8 kilometers wet, 8 kilometers dry. It stays. Yeah, it's still at the middle. Let's load. I should have shot. I think this is rather slow. I can't remember there are too many long straights, so I think a little short gearbox. The first gear is always really short. I think it's too short. So I make first gear a bit longer, but overall shorter. We are on gravel, so everything is a little more soft. I have no idea about setup, so don't take this as an advice. A bit more right height, because it's gravel. And a little bit more soft of everything else. And let's see. Yeah, there are hardly any long straights. Probably I could go even. Yeah, we will see. I've never driven this car. It's raining. It's almost night. So actually, I have no idea. I just recheck. There are 5 registered. I make it back to the industry Fahrten. I will try. It's starting in 15 minutes, so I have 15 minutes to do these 2 things. Oh, weather is possible.
Starts into 6 left long, into caution, 5 right over crest and narrow bridge, into 1 left tight and small cut.
I love the pronunciation of this guy. The track looks impossible.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 6 left long, into caution, 5 right over crest and narrow bridge, into 1 left tightens, small cut, 30.
It's so slippery.
4 right tightens, into 5 left, into 2 right long, tightens, into 1 left long, opens, caution, tightens of a narrow bridge, into 3 left, 30, 1 right tightens.
Come on.
Into 2 left, 50 over narrow bridge, into 3 right, don't cut, tightens, into 3 left, tightens, into 4 right long, tightens, don't cut, into 1 left, tightens, into 1 right long, into 3 left, into don't cut, 1 right, tightens, into 1 left, tightens, 30, 2 right, tightens, into 3 left long of a crest, into caution, don't cut, 3 right of a narrow bridge, keep left of a 30, into 1 right, tightens, into 6 left, into caution, 2 right long, tightens of a narrow bridge, 2 right, don't cut, 50, unseen, open hairpin left. 100, 6 left long, 50, 6 right of a crest, into narrow, 5 left, into 2 right, tightens, into 2 left, tightens 1, into 2 right long, opens 30, 2 right long, tightens 1, don't cut long, 50. Keep left into unseen, open hairpin left, 30. Keep left into 6 right of a grid, into 1 left, tightens, into 2 right long, 30, 6 right, into 6 left, 30, caution, 2 left of a crest narrow, into 6 right, into caution, unseen, 1 left, tightens narrow, into 1 right, tightens, 30, 3 left long, into don't cut, 1 right, opens, 4 right long, into 5 left long, tightens, don't cut, 1, into 2 right long, tightens, 1, opens, 3 long,
Come on. Oh, come. Whew, this was close to some guys, I think.
into don't cut, open hairpin left, 50 over finish,
This was not too professional here. I think it's not counting. I have just to go with the marshal.
that felt good, but let's check the times.
What happened to all the lights? I didn't. Oh, 26. But the beginning is always like really bad because there are no achievement, no enhancements, no tuning of the car. The weather was disastrous here. As I said, again, Argentina. I love Argentina, really do. But the start of every rally here is like pain in the ass. Oh, night. No
Starts
light.
30,
Of
3
course.
left long, into 5 right, opens over crest, 30
There
over
are like
bumps,
6
4 right long,
6
good luck.
lights, and I've got like only 1. It's like 12 kilometers. How am I supposed to do that?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 30, 3 left long, into 5 right, opens over crest, 30 over bumps, 4 right long, opens over crest and bumps, into 4 left, into don't cut hairpin right, into 5 left, 30 over bumps, don't cut 6 right, into 1 left long, and keep right, into don't cut 4 left, into 5 right, 30, 3 left, 6 right, 30 over bumps, slow 5 left, into unseen hairpin right, into 1 left, 30 over bumps, 4 left long over crest, 30, open hairpin left, into 5 right long, tightens, open hairpin right, don't cut long, unseen hairpin left, opens into 1 right, opens into 2 right, 30, 2 right long, tightens turn 1 left, into 2 right long, tightens 1, into 1 left, extra long, opens and tightens, into 5 right long, into 2 left, small cut, 30, 4 right, don't cut, into 2 left long, tightens, 50. Keep left over crest, into 5 right, don't cut, 30, 5 right long, tightens 1, into 2 left long, opens, into 6 left over crest, 30, unseen, 1 right long, tightens, 50, keep left, into 4 right, don't cut, into 4 left, extra long, tightens 2, tightens, 30, 3 left long, 70
headlights, please.
Keep left, into 3 right, tightens, 30, 5 left long, tightens, into 5 right long, 30, 6 left,
Just 3 seconds behind, it's not
50
too
over
bad.
bumps and jumps, slow 2 right, tightens, opens 6 long, tightens 4, into 6 left, 50, caution, keep right, into 1 left, tightens narrow, 3 right, don't cut, 30,
Oh, I missed the left-hander here. That's the road, that's the road.
5 right, into 6 left over bump, 30, 4 right long, tightens, 60, unseen, 3 left, into 3 right long, open small cut of a crest, into unseen, open hairpin left.
This was okay, this was okay. No, not the rock.
Opens 6 long,
Please let me go on the right track here again. Yes.
over bumps, 6 right, into 6 left, 70 over bad bumps, 5 left over bump, open slow 30, 1 right tightens. Unseen 2 left tightens, opens 30. 3 right narrow, 30. 2 right tightens, don't cut. 50 over bump, 2 left tightens. Into 6 right, 40, 1 left narrow. Into 5 right over bump, into 6 left over crest, into unseen 1 right. Opens 30. Caution, keep left, into 6 right, narrow, 6 left.
I wanted to have the rear step out a bit, but this was too much.
Left, slow 30, unseen, hairpin left. 50. 6 right over bumps, into 6 left. 30, unseen, open hairpin right. Into 1 left
Bumps
long.
are crazy here, you hardly see anything.
5 right long. Into 5 left, and don't cut, 6 right, 30, bump, crest, 3 right long, open 6, into unseen, 1 left tightens. Into 4 right, 4 left narrow, 30, unseen, open hairpin left. Into unseen, open hairpin right. Into turn 4 left. Into unseen, open hairpin left. Into hairpin right. Keep left over 30, 2 right. Into 1 left, small cut. Opens 30, 3 right. 4 left, don't cut. Into unseen, 1 right long. Opens 6, small cut. 40, 1 left. Into 3 right. Into 6 left. 30. 4 right. Into narrow hairpin left. Into 4 right, 50, 6 right, opens 70 over bump, 5 right, 50, 2 left. Into 3 right, opens over crest, 30, 5 right long, over bump, tightens over crest, over finish, to stop, well done.
Oh. Where's the marshal? Over there. Well, I have three sections in green. Better than I thought actually, with no tuning parts.
How did the car
whatsoever.
feel in that stage? Do you want to make
no
any
lights.
setup changes at the next service?
But I feel it's quite nice actually. I feel like I'm way too slow. Let's see how iRacing is doing. Do we have a race on? Hi Gary, are you here?
Good. How are you? You alright?
Yes, hello. How are you?
Not so bad.
You missed the last race. You were logged in TeamSpeak, but not registered for the race. I was a little confused.
Yeah, I was because I was on team. I was on earlier on. I think I've been on since about I did the 4:30 race. It would have been 5:30 for you, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd done that race, and I it's just basically been left on. I've been coming back and forwards, sort of thing. And I saw you was on your rally thing. So
yeah, because I joined the last race. There were like 20 people registered. I was looking forward to race it very much. I just started from the pits, and at the first chicane, a guy had an accident. It was way to the left on the grass, and I thought like, okay, but he was like out of the scope. Where he was nowhere near. There was a slow guy right in front of me. Yeah. And we went across. We went through right-hander. And suddenly the guy way to the left, he went like full speed backwards. He just threw in the rear gear and just went full throttle backwards, straight back to the track and into me. And I think he just had a little rear bumper damage, if hardly anything. But my car was completely done, like the whole front and the rear front suspension, everything was done. So I had to tow, and it was over like before it had started.
Okay.
I wrote to him that, well, this was kind of an unnecessary move. He had so much space he would just have to go in front and join the track regularly. No idea why he went backwards like that.
Yeah.
Sorry, nothing, no comment, nothing at all. So a little unfortunate, and since nobody of the guys were racing, I didn't see that you do something or any of the other guys. I jumped in dirt rally and did 2 stages now. But I'm registered for the race. You too?
No, I didn't register for it. I had one race. I started from second place, and I started on the line. And it was, I can't remember this guy's name actually. And anyway, he won. I came second. For 2 laps, I was just like, I closed to him. I was like, sort of like 1 second behind him, 1.2 seconds or something behind him for 2 laps. And then in the 3rd lap, I made a mistake, and then it went to 3 seconds behind. And then I at that, but. I was a bit, I don't know, man. I guess maybe my skill level has dropped since driving the GT3 because I could only get, I think my fastest time was a 6:21, and
that's okay.
And his was a 6:20, and I'm like, well, my fastest is
not okay.
Yeah. Well, he was a 6:20.6 or something, and mine was a 6:21.2. And I just thought, man, is this what happens when I don't drive the GTE for a week? You know, I was a little bit disgusted because my time, I'm sure my fastest time ever with the GTE is about 6:18.101.
Okay.
Something like that, you know. And I was like, whoa, what's happening, man? And I was braking into corners, and I was locking up the tires, and you know. So I guess I may be still in ABS mode.
You know. Well, one reason more to practice.
Yeah,
so
that's it.
You're still doing some racing tonight, or you call it a day?
I might do. I'm not sure. I'll see what happens. But I wanted to jump into rFactor, to be honest.
Okay.
I mean, I'm literally all I'm doing. I'm just sitting down. I'm just watching a few videos on YouTube and stuff. You know. But I forgot to tell you the other day. You know, the day we were talking about rFactor and the electric Formula car.
Yeah.
I bought it. I bought it that day. You know, and I downloaded it and everything. But I didn't drive it until the next day, and it was like, man, oh man, I can't work that car out. The wheel rotation is 900 degrees, man.
Yes. I did last time when you left. I did 2 laps in Hong Kong. Well, I tried to do 2 laps in Hong Kong, and I found the very same thing. Like I thought, like, can this be correct? 900 degrees in a Formula car? It's like I put on my Formula rim and was like, how I'm supposed to do 900 degrees on a Formula rim? It's like, what
that's
the
it. Yeah, I think I had to turn it. I couldn't drive the car like that, and I was like, you know, what's going on? But I think I got it. I bought the degrees of rotation down to, I think it was 450.
You did? Oh,
Yeah.
that's cheating.
And then
I tried to look up like the Formula E specifications, but I couldn't find it on like my first quick research because I tried to verify that it's really like 90 degrees. I mean, I guess it must be more than normal because it's like, you know, due to these courses, they're like very small and you have this hairpin and lots of very tiny corners. So I guess they do have more wheel turn than like regular Formula 1 cars, but 900 degrees seem to be a little bit weird.
Yeah, it really did.
The second thing are the gears.
Yeah, 1, 2. I kept on. I
was like, every other corner I had to brake and go like shift down. I ended up in the rear in the rear gear in reverse,
that's
spinning around.
Exactly the same. I was doing the same thing with it. So I was like, I am intrigued about it and how to get to drive it properly, but I didn't. I mean, I still haven't really learnt that track. You know, that I got with it, but it's you know, it is a bit of a learning curve, you know, and
it's such a weird car. I mean, I thought I'm not going to drive this like other than like a couple of times just out of fun and curiosity. Maybe one or another tracks if they become available just to have a go there, but it's not going to be my car. No, not at all. And in addition, I saw a tutorial by a guy explaining the wheel of the Formula E cars, and they are like really complicated because I'm quite sure that rFactor is simulating most of it. I just didn't pay attention to this. You have a whole bunch of, you know, this electric reloading and hybrid thing, and how much power is harvested and saved and used and when and how to use it. And so, oh my gosh, this is half of the adjustments on the wheel is about fiddling around with this performance stuff and power saving things. And this is exactly what I'm not interested in. I like to drive. I want the throttle, a brake, and the wheel, and that's it.
Yeah.
Throttle to accelerate, brake to brake, and a wheel to turn in and to the corners. I don't want too much more. And the moment there's this electricity stuff is concerned, you have all this battery and electricity saving and deployment and harvesting stuff going on. So complicated.
That's it. So
I'm in the race now. There are 15 cars. Jose is here. It's a pity you're not there. But 4 rookies again, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people below 1,000. So I'm not so sure if I will last long here in this race.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm just trying to do a little bit of research on my motorbike actually, because I've been riding it. I rode it a couple of times this week actually. I was thinking, I fancy an engine or ECU remap. So I was just trying to see what I could find out about doing that.
Okay, well, good luck in finding something.
Yeah. All right, mate. Well, I'm online for the next hour, a couple of hours or something. So just
let me know if you do something in rFactor. I will join you because I made a mixed stream now anyway because I started with iRacing and stopped too fast. The pit starter challenge. And to wait for the next race, now I did these 2 stages in Dirt Rally 2.
Okay.
And now I'm back here doing the pit stop challenge, and then
Yeah.
I don't know. Like if you're in rFactor, let me know. Maybe I join you there.
Yeah,
Or we
yeah,
can do something in rFactor. Then I cover the third sim in one stream.
yeah.
And I just do
Okay.
like the Isle of Man in Assetto, and I have the fourth. We'll see.
Okay. All right. Well, good luck with your race anyway. Yeah,
Thanks.
I'll talk to you in half an
Then
hour or so.
I will switch back to the broadcast channel to leave you alone.
Yeah. Okay, mate.
See you later.
All right, mate. See ya. See ya.
Ah, by the way, Gary,
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know if you have heard in the Dirt Rally stream, if you took a look, I'm in love with the pronunciation of my English co-driver.
Oh,
I
what's
don't know
your
if
English co-driver called?
it's well, I just have to one second. The second it's a stream of car 32. Initially there was a German one pre-configured. There was a woman speaking German. I couldn't listen to her like for 5 seconds, and I was back in the config trying to figure out how to change this. And you cannot change the spotter, but you can change the language. So I thought, okay, I'll go with the English one, because in Dirt Rally 1 I used the English one too, and with a few words I'm fine using the English one. And I'm so bewildered and amazed by the perfect pronunciation of this guy. I mean,
3 laps.
It's amazing how he's pronouncing like this: jump, bump, and a crest, and right, and long, long, right, jump, bump, crest. It's like the very end of each and every word is so perfectly pronounced. It's like ridiculous. I'm in love with this guy.
Okay. Yeah, I watched it I did watch the stream for a little while and stuff, you know. So
I find it amazing. I read an argument that some people complain that it sounds too good, because like in the car, if you have this helmet radio thing going on, it's kind of messed up and not so good in sound quality. And the way they recorded this sounds like a perfect studio recording.
Okay.
But the pronunciation is amazing. I listen. I don't know. I could listen hours and hours to this guy talking me corners. Okay.
All right, man. Okay.
Good. See you after the race. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Fun.
See ya.
Green, let's go.
So, back another try. Amstrop is here in the pits as well. Was in front of me. Probably he let me go. Let's see. Yes, I think so.
All clear on pit exit. You can push now.
So let's see if this works out. Okay, I ruined my car just by myself. That's a new one. Yeah, probably this is because I just come from Dirt Rally. And I was a bit... No, the wheels are... Therefore, I see. My steering wheel angles are...
Green is now in the lead.
Still from Dirt Rally. I should have checked that. Let me see if I can change this back on the fly. Not sure if this worked. I think so, but I have some heavy damage in the car, so that's stupid.
The gap behind is now 1.8.
The same issue is going on when I do rFactor too, because rFactor is changing the degrees of rotation of the wheel in the Fanatec driver. So if I go back to iRacing afterwards, I suddenly have like a 420 degree steering instead of a 900, and everything is messed up. So the same thing happens now when I switch back from Dirt Rally. Also Dirt Rally is obviously changing the degrees of the wheel, And if I forget to readjust, then the wheel movement is completely off. And this is what happened now when I exit the pit, that my steering input was way more than it should have been, and I ended up in the wall. Oh, big accident.
No, use mirrors.
The big question now is, do I go on with this damaged car, or do I get a new car? Ah, Jose, this was an open door. This was like an invitation. Please make a pass here.
Left side. Clear left.
We had many discussions going on between Jose and myself. He's practicing a more passive driving style, whereas if I see an open door, I go for it. I try to do it as safe as possible, but if I see a chance, then I take it. And sometimes, for my taste, Jose is waiting a bit too much. Oh, this was a dangerous moment again.
Left side. Clear left. On your right. Clear right.
Yeah, man. Steering is still off. Yeah. It's so sensitive. I get more degree than what I steer. So everything is kind of messed up here for me. I wonder how when I finally remember to double check the wheel rotation each time before the start. I'm kind of fed up running with the wrong steering setup. This is impossible. And now my car is done. I'll try to get a new car and maybe adjust the steering angle again. But I think there's nothing I can do. I set it to 900 degrees with what it should be for iRacing. And iRacing is putting the soft lock according to the car. I think for the GT it's 720 degrees. So it's a bit, it's the second race, which is kind of messed up.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 2.0 seconds.
It's a bit tricky to switch simulations for like 15 minutes or so. First of all, you have to change driving style completely, obviously. But moreover, is my fast repair on? Yes. It's if the wheel degree is not working correctly. I mean, this is stupid.
2 laps remaining. 2 laps of fuel remaining.
So, but it's set to
The car behind's pitting.
it's set to 900. This is what it should be, but
Disengage limiter. All clear on pit exit.
actually I think now it's okay. Or if it's off, then it's not allowed. Yeah, a bit. It's a bit too much. So, but we are way behind now.
You're pulling away. The gap behind is now 3.6.
Hey, we will catch a few.
Okay, Big G, you're reeling. Mitchell in. The gap's now 6.8.
Thank you. Oh,
The gap
actually,
to Mitchell behind is increasing. It's now 13 seconds.
it seems like I'm
Okay, Big G,
on...
you're gaining on the guy in front. The gap is 12 seconds.
You see the GRT results, I don't, because overlay is not working for full screen mode. So you actually have the better information on the stream than I have. My fourth screen is, I black it out, I turn it off when racing. So I don't see GRT and only the iRacing information and
The leader was just
but it seems like I'm 5th
0.4 seconds.
and I might catch 4th. So despite the accidents and the car change and the wheel degree changing and there's somebody pitting. Ah, okay.
P5, one more lap to go. That's half distance. Should be about 1 laps of fuel remaining.
I'm on P4 now. Ben Cottle, I don't think I will catch him in 1 lap. 17 seconds. It's too much. Could be too much.
The gap in front is now 14 seconds.
Bit too fast through the chicane, so exit was bad. This guy in. The gap's now 10 seconds. Ah, this was bad. This is like more than a second I lost here. But anyway, I don't think I will be able to catch him unless he makes a big mistake.
Okay, Big G, you're reeling this guy in. The gap's now 4.2 seconds.
Not enough, not fast enough. Oh, Jeremy seems to have a problem.
2 litres remaining.
Oh, I got podium! Unbelievable! I got podium! Oh, that's unexpected.
Yellow flag. Podium finish. Nice one.
Okay. That was better than I thought. So, remember to double check wheel sensitivity with every change. So, hi Gary. Are you driving something or watching video?
I was watching video. I just saw the last bit of your race, but yeah, I've just been watching videos.
Yeah, sadly, I have to remember to double check the wheel sensitivity. I had just when I exited the pit, I went straight into the wall because the wheel degree setting was completely off. It's the same with Dirt Rally like it is with rFactor. So each time I'm hopping one of those sims and I return to iRacing, the degree settings of the wheel is completely off. And I didn't check, so it was set to something like 400 instead of 900.
Yeah.
A small movement of the wheel made me go straight into the wall. So I had to have a pit stop and try to set the wheel degree back, set me back half a minute almost or so. Still getting a podium was surprising.
Yeah. How many people were in the race?
15.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to remember to double check this. So important.
It is degrees.
Right. I think since I started to make a mix now of sims, I'm going to hop into Assetto Corsa and try a lap on Isle of Man just for the fun of it.
Okay. Okay.
Unless you go, you are in rFactor now, but
Yeah. No, I'm not in there
no.
just
Okay.
yet. Anyway. But
Um.
yeah. Ah, yeah.
Then let me see rFactor. No rFactor. Why rFactor? rFactor is later on. I need Assetto Corsa. Assetto Corsa, the regular one. Well, okay. Then I will join you back in a bit and ask if you're doing something. Or
Yeah.
let's do if you start to do something,
I'll
rFactor
give
or
you a
iRacing or
shout.
whatever, you just join me in the broadcast channel and let me know.
Yeah. Yeah. I will
Okay.
do. I will do.
Good.
Yeah.
Have a nice evening.
Okay.
Till then.
All right. You too.
Bye bye. Okay, so let's cover the third sim. Assetto Corsa, I think this should work, yes. So we are doing a mix of not all, some sims. We did iRacing, I did Dirt Rally. Now I'm going to do Assetto Corsa because, and the old one, not the new one. New one is not, it's really like a construction site actually. Basically nothing is working. But I like the old one because there are plenty of mods which I really like, and one of the best is the Isle of Man, which I always wanted to drive. I have published one video where I did a whole lap, like a hot lap. There's no time for doing a hot lap because I have to do the in lap, and the lap is 17 minutes. But I'm going to do hopefully one lap with a BMW M2. It's a 200 something GT2. And I think I have configured a Ferrari 488 GTB, which is a street version. So it's really fast but slow in the corners, which makes it tricky to make a pass because in the straights I'm getting overtaken by the Ferrari, and in the corners it's tricky to make a pass, especially on Isle of Man. It's like Nordschleife. So let's jump right in and try. I do hope that the settings, the wheel settings are working. So this is the Ferrari in front of me. Oh, it feels so different to anything else. And it's an extremely tricky track, so I doubt that I'm able to make a full lap without a crash. As always, when I'm driving, all assists are off. And full damage on. So I cannot crash somewhere. I will try to play it safe. To go the full lap. Now you see, even when I'm behind the draft, he's getting away. That's kind of depressing, sitting in a race car. Ah, I forgot to load the setup. So this is standard. Which means I have too much downforce and not enough high speed. I changed the setup so I can kind of keep up with the guy in front of me. But now with the standard setup I lack even more top speed. So it's going to be really hard for me to keep up with this guy. Especially because it's some time ago I did a lap here. Oh, it's too slow here. I'm sorry. Oh, my car is damaged. Yeah, I didn't expect him to slow down that much. I knew he's going to be slower than I am. But, well, my steering is like, what is this? 8 to 2. Suspension is damaged as well. So actually that's not really fun to drive like that. But I made a pass, so I'm trying to continue with a heavily damaged car. Ooh, this was great. But this was not too bad impact, I think. It's really hard, all the precision is gone, the suspension has got some big damage. My steering is completely off and it's very like wobbly. So I like all the precision to negotiate the corners in a precise way. So that's a big issue. But based on the spirit of a German proverb, aufgeben tut man am Brief. So the translation, I have no idea if there's an English equivalent. It says that like the only thing you give up is a letter. So as long as it's possible, I will try to continue here. I should try to avoid the curbs. but I lack the precision in steering and suspension to really make these very fine adjustments necessary to go close but avoid. There's also a significant lag in top speed, I can tell here. Ooh, this was close call. Well, we're still going with a heavily damaged car, but still fighting to stay ahead of the Ferrari and trying to complete this lap. We've done more than half of it by now. I forgot about this corner. Oh yeah, that's the bump in the corner. You have to be careful with this. So there's a hairpin coming up. Ooh, too fast, too fast, too fast, too fast, too fast, too fast. Fast, okay. had a crash. Then it's only me. But getting through this track alive is a challenge enough. About 5 minutes to go. Maybe 8 because I'm really slow with this damage going on. With another problem with the standard setup, there's not enough fuel. Oh, I forgot. No. This was bad. I was distracted by the fuel. Oh, wheel is even worse. It's just enough fuel for one lap, so you cannot do a hot lap because after one lap the fuel is running out in the standard setup. Now, at the second crash, my wheel is at the position 7-1, so not really good. But we came such a long way, so I'm going to finish this lap somehow. I think my lap record is about now, so we are really slow. Ah, shoot. So yeah. So really it's high noon and 6 o'clock. So exactly 90 degrees off. But it's only a couple of corners left, so. And this was way too fast. Ah, I forgot about this. This is like the hairpin, which is almost too tight for a GT car. So, this was not very honorable. But, well, we finished one lap of Isle of Man in Assetto Corsa. Even if the car is very damaged. So, let's check out what iRacing is saying. Ooh, 29, very late, very late, very late. 5 people, oh, this is not a lot. So not sure. Maybe we do another sim about rFactor 2. Double check steering. Double checking steering and maybe the fanatic driver. Yeah, set to 540. This would have been an issue. Sim vibe, back to iRacing. Actually, I don't think it's worth joining this race 5 guys. Yeah. I don't think I will join iRacing. I will go in since I'm registered. Take a look. I thought of maybe show you guys rFactor 2 with one of my favorite mods there. I'm back in a minute. Well, actually, that's a big mix of people. We have every class. There's rookie,
The track temperature is decreasing. It's now 21 Celsius.
B and A. So 6 people and all driving classes available. I think I'm going to let's start this and see how it goes.
He takes it as clear.
So sometimes there is a big discussion going on social media about which simulator is the best, which game to buy, and some people claim this one is the best, some others claim this one is the best, and then there's a huge fight going on. To me, first of all, I think it's a lot of personal preference and what you're looking for. And then most of them, they have advantages and disadvantages. And before I discuss like forever what to buy, especially if you invest into this kind of equipment, so you buy like fancy wheels and wheel bases and maybe cockpit and triple screen or VR or whatever equipment you have. If it's more than like a Microsoft or Logitech wheel, then what's the point in discussing forever if it's worth to get Assetto Corsa or rFactor or RaceRoom or project cars or iRacing or whatever there is out there. Well, even iRacing, it's the most expensive by far due to the subscription system. So you're going to have to pay and pay and pay and pay to use it, and then again for the content and all the other. So I can understand that people are discussing if they should go this way, because also for me this was kind of I don't like this renting software renting system. I definitely never, well, as far as I can avoid, I'm not going for Microsoft 365. I want to buy a given version of software because I like this version. I want to buy it, I want to own it, I want to decide how long I want to use it. And these renting systems, they do now with Adobe Suite and Microsoft Office, where they make you to pay like every month, every year, and you have to get and use the updates they are going to push you. This is not at all my cup of coffee. So iRacing is a little bit like this. If you're looking for online races, I think it's the best. You have the most competitive and best level online racing there is out there. But I do like to jump in and other sims like this, like you have seen. So definitely the Dirt Rally, do some rally. So therefore I play Dirt Rally 2 now, every now and then. Assetto Corsa, the first version, I won't say too much about the competizione because at the moment it's like a big mess. And I don't see, so far I don't see big improvements over the first version. And the first version, Assetto Corsa, original version, it has the huge advantage that there are like a huge number of mods. So one of them was I was driving just beforehand. You can find Isle of Man. It's how many kilometers it is? 70, I think. 50 to 70 kilometers. It's crazy, and it's really nicely done. It's for free. You can just download it and use it in Assetto Corsa. and as well as many other tracks. So there's this hill climb mountain road in, is it Bulgaria or Romania? Transvalgaras or something like this, super complicated name. And I really like Assetto Corsa for these possibilities to jump hop in, and that they have plenty of street cars. iRacing, for example, almost only features race cars, and I do like to jump in a street car, use the 8 shifter, and feel like a more regular car and drive it around the coast track, something like this, road track. So that's why I like Assetto Corsa. rFactor, in my opinion, I think rFactor does have the best physics engine and tire model and feedback, force feedback. So the feeling of the tires, the car, the physics and the force feedback, I think it's by far the best. Graphics wise, it's an issue. User interface is a big problem. To get content sometimes it's a bit tricky. You can buy stuff, but then there are different packages. You choose one pack, but then the server uses another pack. You cannot join because you have the wrong pack. It's a little tricky. But there's one I want to show you maybe after this race. There's an amazing mod of a BMW M5.
That's the end of the session.
E39 version. So E39 is the version which got built around the year 2000. There was like a facelift from 2001 till 2000, I don't know, 2002, 2003, something like this. And it's simply the best car ever. It's the car I happen to drive myself for a reason. It's beautiful. It's well built. It's just one of the best cars. It's a saloon car, but still sporty and powerful. And I found a mod for rFactor for this car, and it turns out it's amazing. These guys really knew what they're doing. They did an amazing job to build this mod. It really drives like the real thing, and it's so much fun to go with this through the corners. You feel the weight transfer.
Laps. The air temp is
it's
18
shifting
Celsius.
around like crazy. It makes so much fun. Should I post the stream? Yeah, maybe. So there you really feel the physics and the tire on the tarmac, the body roll, everything. It looks amazing, and it's so much fun to drive it. So, and compared to what the hardware stuff the costs of hardware stuff, to pay like 50, 70, or $100 for a game, which you can drive for many years, use and play for many years, it's a no-brainer for me. I just get it and use whatever I like most.
Green, green, green.
So, here we go.
All clear. Push now. Come on, Big G. Forget the start. Just get stuck in, mate.
If you wonder what crew chief is calling me, my name is Bernhard. Crew chief offers a list of hundreds of names, really an extensive list of names, but Bernhard is missing. I guess Bernhard in English-speaking country, it's not very popular. Still, I was surprised that it's missing.
The gap behind is
And
increased to
the closest thing I
1.8.
could find, it's Big G. No idea why it's big. They have a Big G. But since my last name is Geberger, which is also quite a challenge for English-speaking people. So just yesterday in the stream, I was Bernhard Geberger, which sounds really funny to me. And so Geberger starts with a G, so the name Crew Chief offered Big G. I found it's like could be a nice nickname for me. So therefore you might hear some Crew Chief announcements referring to me as Big G. So who's next? He's not too slow. George Hernandez. Actually, that's an interesting name. If you wouldn't pronounce this English, George, George, I guess this would be Jorge. Jorge. I don't know. Hernandez is kind of sounds Spanish or Mexican. George Hernandez. Jorge.
Hernandez. The gap is now 2.7 seconds.
I guess the Spanish version would be Jorge of George. Can correct me. He almost has the same color as I do, I think. Looks like the same color. Color brother. If you have ever wondered why my car says Tango Racing, it's because my hobby and also profession has to do with Argentinian tango. So I used to dance, DJ, teach tango, and I'm still working with music and organizing events. And therefore, I use tango racing.
The guy in front, the gap is 0.30.
With this looks like an Hungarian color scheme on his car, slow car. Lucas Bona doesn't sound Hungarian. So maybe other country. Not too many cars to go, so I don't push too hard. Let him go a little bit. Ooh, early break point. Bit too early. Again. Oh, this is so slow.
Car right. Clear right.
So obviously he doesn't want me. Oh, it doesn't really look. So we use now draft to... Oh, there was an accident. Big
Oh,
one.
come on, buddy. Okay.
Oh, that's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. And oh, why brake here? Brake point is here. Lucas doesn't seem to be too experienced in a GT car. GT car has much more downforce than he's using here.
P2, 2 to go. Keep it together. We'll be on the podium. Car right. Clear right. Only 2 laps of fuel left.
So I guess I wait for Kamstrup because he started from the pit as well. Well, if he catches up. I would also wait for Lucas and race with him, but the problem is that his brake points are so off the regular ones, it's really dangerous. So it's actually really risky if you drive close to somebody who is not used to the, I would say, I don't know, common brake points. For example, end of Oettinger Höhe, he broke in a corner which you would do like full speed, full throttle. And if you are close behind somebody and he's going on the brakes in a corner, you would do full throttle normally. You're going to crash him. Even if you really don't want to do it, but it just happens. Let's see if Kamstrup is catching up. I just have to take care that I stay ahead more than 2 seconds, so not offering draft to Lucas, otherwise it will be even more difficult for Kamstrup to catch up. So I try to stay ahead like 2 seconds. Didn't pay attention there.
No, big G. Track limits. Come on.
Alright, it's catching up. So here it's difficult to make a pass. Probably has to wait until Oettinger Höhe. Another name being a little tricky for English speaking people. They're quite close together now. I think I let both of them pass on Oettinger Höhe and check them out from P3. Ooh, I should not lose concentration. Ooh, did they have an accident here? Looked like one of them.
Car left. Clear left.
Kamstrup. This was also too early of a break point here.
Okay, Big G, one more to go. Keep it together, we'll be on the podium. P2, that's halfway. We estimate 1 laps remaining on this tank. Right side. Still there. Still there. Right side's clear.
Going to wait a little bit again, a second or so. So, small quick race.
Well done, Big G. Great win. You deserved that today.
Well done, comes Strupp. From pit to second. Quite good. Not many people, but all of them respectful as far as I can tell. It's pity that two of them, I think two, had an accident on the thing. Actually, what happened there? Was yeah, here. What happened here? What do they do? Oh, well, this was very unnecessary. He faked the right side and went to the left. Actually, this was already very, very close. We could have touched him here easily or netcode. But he went to the left and then for some reason he, the first one who's first, editor, moves to the left. Not much, but it's enough. Brian should have stayed on the right side. Actually, right side is better than the left in the end. And if you have good timing, there's no need to fake left or right. You're going to pass anyway. Bitte. Puh. This was close call. It's really this really has almost the same color like my car. Where is he from? California. Sorry, but there are some roots somewhere else. Anyway, what's next? So, I think to round the sim mix up, we do like a lap on rFactor. I'm going to change the wheel because I'm going to show you my favorite mod and car in rFactor. So I will try the generic screen capture. If this is working, or I make, I think even better, I make an rFactor one. Spielaufnahme. Let's see if this is working. It should. So the track. Let's do. No, this should work. Why does this work? Sorry. Try to restart this. No, this is not working for some reason. But this is working. Good, let's go with that. Track. Well, let's do Nordschleifen. Yes. Because we have just done the fun race in a GTE. So this is going to be very, very, very different. This is also a nice car, but not what I want to show you. So this is what I want to do, a BMW M5 E39. So this was built around 2000, 2002. I go with black because my car is also black. We do a practice session and we go one race, one track, one lap. Like always, no assist. I will use H shifter and clutch. And probably I'm going to stall the car once or more. So let's fire this up. This is what it looked like. Was it what my car looks like? So it's a four-door saloon car, but it has quite a powerful engine, and the body of this series is just the most beautiful one. After that, I don't like any BMWs anymore. So, and these are my arms. I'm not so happy with those. And the sound. Because I have no idea. No, there should be no pit speed limiter. Because it's not a race car. I don't know, the moment I start driving this, I start to smile. It's just so much fun. And you see the rear steps out like basically all the time. But since it's a street car and there's basically no grip, like compared to a race car, it's so nice to handle. It's predictable, and if it happens, it's quite likely you can save it. So there is too much of a jump here, so we have to be careful a bit. And of course we don't have downforce, so this is happening. So compared to what we just did in a GT, we have to negotiate these corners like in a completely different way. And this is when you feel that, you see. Oh, almost. Oh, they crashed. I thought I had it. Really did. But then I lost it again. Ah, that's a pity. Because the first drift was phenomenal. And non-intentional, that's the thing. It just it just happens. And this was cool. I'm just going too fast. I do this again. I'm embarrassed. It's really hard to change from GTE into this car because there is no downforce but double the weight. I want to see the drift. What a beauty. This was also a bit too fast. I lost it almost there already a bit, but I basically had it here. But then in the grass I lost it again. Ah, that's embarrassing. Because it would have been such a nice drift. Look at that. And I got it here. Well, almost. And then I lost it. In a really bad way. Oh. Embarrassing. Okay, I'll give it another try. Second try. Really cool if you do this in a private session like with two. Together with another one, and you see the guy in front of you like drifting all the time, all over the place. I didn't exceed. Where did I exceed this? This is so much fun. I'm not a drifter. I love to drift, but I'm not a drifter, so I don't really know how to drift. It just, sometimes I try to provoke it a bit, or try to catch one, obviously. But in this car, it's so much fun. And the physics in rFactor, you feel like everything. It's unbelievable. No matter what you do, if you're not like super careful and delicate, the rear is going to step out in this car. So I was much more careful now than the last time. everything becomes suddenly so challenging. I can't resist. I'm not going for time here, obviously, because I have no idea how to drive this car here on this track really fast. But I definitely have fun with this. And it's powerful enough if you really want, like you can make the rear step out in basically every corner. I have to explain. Oof, yes. This car normally has ABS anti-lock brakes by default, and it's not possible to deactivate. I deactivated it here in the sim. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Thinking about it and what I'm doing here. Messing up the second corner with locked up tires. Ooh, drift through Moodkurve. Something, well, this was not intentional, neither was that. Just every time. This is too fast. But it's like the third time I'm driving this car here, and every time I think I should do this more often and practice a little bit the drifts here. You can adjust them so nicely with the throttle. I guess some more experienced drifter guys, they could drift this car here around every single corner in a non-stop fashion. Ooh, this was a macro starter. Also, I'm sorry if the stream is maybe not good. I have never streamed rFactor before, I think. So maybe quality is not good. No idea. So, this was one lap, but almost, with the BMW M5 E39 on Nordschleife. Oh, alright, almost 6th here, could be 5th. This is actually like challenging part now. Because you have to be careful coming here in so hot. Yeah, I simply can't resist here. It's just too much fun messing around in this car. I just do a few more corners, just for the fun of it. Ah, look at that! Transition and crash. Yes. But not a drifter yet. But anyway, love this car. This is for letting her. Let's speed this up till the end. Oh, what's that? Yeah. There's so much going on in this car, in every corner, and you feel everything. It's just amazing. Yeah, this was stupid. Understeer, oversteer, pulling around. They did. They did such an amazing job with this mod, so big kudos, congrats for those guys doing this. They did such an amazing job. Yeah, that was a nice one, a bit too much maybe. Yeah, I tried to transition from one another corner, but took too much speed. Yeah. Anyway, hope you like that. If you're interested in this, you have rFactor, get this mod, try this car, blast. Ooh, I just missed the registration for the next fun race. Probably there are not too many people anyway. So the only thing I didn't show now from the major sims were RaceRoom and Project Cars. and Wreckfest. But at the moment, project cars. Well, there's something I like to do in project cars as well. Let's try if I can find it. This is the evening of Sims. Let's do a private test. No, private test. I think it was this one. Let's go much life as well. By now, iRacing has day-night change, and it's really good. But like half a year ago or so, this was missing, and this is what I actually enjoyed in Project Cars, to set up a race or a pride test with some funny street cars and do a lap like in accelerated time. So let's say we start 6 o'clock in the evening and we speed things up quite a bit and maybe add different maybe no rain, this is a bit too much. Some fog and it would be good to time this. So what I did was like a three lap race, accelerated time, going through the night into the sunrise with changing weather. So you start into the night and then it becomes foggy, it starts to rain, really bad weather, and then it gets better again. And in lap 3 it's clearing up and the sun comes up again. You drive the last lap into the sunrise, which looks really amazing. But I don't know, I would have to look up the settings. I don't know if I have to choose now AI cars or not. Just hop in, let's adjust this a little bit. Like so. Aha, installed. And this is this crazy turbocharged cars. which are trying to kill you like every... But actually I think that I even prefer the other one. Let me check. For some weird reason. So before iRacing had day-night change, I especially played around in Project Cars for doing some races in these clouds. They're in race mode. I mean, wow. Because this is 6 o'clock in the evening. This be true. It looks way too bright. There's summertime. Could be. Why don't I see anything here of my car? Well, I do lack frame rates here. The frame rate, it looks even worse. The weather was moving that fast, the cloud, because only 5 gears, because I speeded up. I just remembered like 10 times. So then it's okay. Clouds can be in race mode then. Oh, actually the other car was to have lights. Where to have lights? Where do I have lights configured? I don't know. Ah, here. In case we need it. Well, the other one would have been even more interesting because of the turbo craziness going on. This is a bit more civilized here. And I think to show the transition into the night, I'd have to choose a higher setting than 10 time. Oh, it's not getting dark here. Oh no, that's not good. Because I would have to speed things up quite a bit. Maybe try one again. Well, this was also turbo, but it was too weak to go crazy. This one is crazy. So the thing is, you have to really play around with the settings so it does exactly what you want. You need several tries. And then also adjust it to the length of the practice or race session. That's more like it. So we have the sun, seems like going down. Lights, yes, small ones. Haha, yeah. That's the thing. Yeah, that's the craziness I was looking for. I have no idea how fast you can go around the track with this car. Probably much faster than I'm doing. But I'm not doing it for the time, but just for the fun of it. Now it's getting dark. Now everything is going a little bit too fast. I think it's nice to do this like over 3 laps, which is like half an hour. So it takes a little more time. Ah, this noise. Oh, almost. Well, the sound of this car is so one foot and crash. Very bad, very bad. Down hard. I was distracted by the sound. Ooh, too late. That's okay. Ah, this is so crazy. Can you imagine doing a race in this car like on full attack? I can't. Oh, now it becomes really foggy. I hardly see anything. Mood curve is about to happen here somewhere. And now what? The right hander. Ooh, too fast. And now the slow right turn up to carousel. Big noise. Ooh, I didn't see that coming in time. Ah, now it's getting dark here, but less foggy, I think. Stars in the night. Not in the night, in the sky. Ah, this is ridiculous. This car is trying to kill you in every single corner. Especially if you try to use the turbo power, so you go in these high revs. Ooh. We'll continue for like half a lap more. I try to stay in an upper ref without killing myself. Ooh. Ooh, there was a curb I was not supposed to hit. Yeah, baby. Ooh, there is fog coming again. Oh, for a change, no crash here. The F 8000. It's like the rear is like permanently swirling around, swiping around, going to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right. Oh, this is not the best line you can take here. Again, I've never streamed Project Cars 2, so quite likely quality is not too good, and I should not distract myself while driving. So I'm sorry if the quality in the stream is not very good. Running big triple screen with very high resolution is very challenging on any simulator, and this is not considering streaming in addition. Ah, this is so much fun. Ooh. Okay. This was an off track, but no crash. Ha ha ha. Ah, this is so amazing. Understeer, oversteer, understeer, oversteer. All around steer. Ah. Well, this looks more controlled, like the first version. The sound of this is hilarious. Love it. So, this is how you can have fun in Assetto in Portugal. I really enjoyed it. So, we covered plenty tonight. iRacing, Dirt Rally, rFactor, project cars. RaceRoom is missing, but RaceRoom at the moment, well, sound is amazing in RaceRoom. But at the moment there's nothing I can recall which is like, didn't I close? Which is super special in RaceRoom. Probably there are plenty of things really, really nice. One thing I noticed when I did it the first time, that I really like the sound. For example, 635 CSI. Hmm. Oh, actually, I'm gonna return here. Hello. Ah, here. Let's take a look in the 635 CSI. When I was a teenager, this was my dream car. Then I found out that it's like a pimp car. Anyway, if I see like a really nice restored 635 CSI, I still have a crush on this car. I mean, the sound is really good. Shifters. My 8 shifters are not working. I really like the sound here. I haven't driven enough cars here yet, but I think it really has the best sound. Let's drive. There's a Ferrari GTE. Is the GTE? There's GT31, GT32, GT33. 3, Group 4. I'm looking for a Ferrari. Is there another way to choose? Too long ago I was here. Kind of, I don't find what I'm looking for. Oh, I came in GT4. Let's try that one. Ah, I don't have this. Link discount. Yeah. Link discount. I think I have to buy this. I thought I've bought everything from RaceRoom. Try to remember which car I tried first, which really surprised me by its sounds. BMW, Mercedes, Nissan. Is there no Ferrari? Anyway, oh, this is a crazy machine as well. Let's hear what this sounds like. I have to configure my shifter. So RaceRoom for me is especially what it sounds, most of all. iRacing for its online level of drivers, online competition. Options, Steuerungseinstellungen. How can I do this here? H on. Tastenbelegung. Erste. Okay, it was just not selected to use H shifter. I think it should work now. it feels like there's a bunch of, what was this set? Therefore it felt like a lot of assistance was going on here. So I don't know why this was reset, because I never used this. So Getriebe, manual and clutch, Bremsassistent, Werks, ABS. So this is like factory anti-lock, factory traction control. There is none. There is none. No traction control. No. This is what was really annoying. Let's see how this is different now. Because definitely crazy power going on with turbo hitting. No. Shit. I just wanted to say it's too easy to drive. I still think it is too easy to drive, considering what beast this is when the turbo kicks in. The sound. The sound is really good. I really like the sound in this. I want to do one more. Let's go with some more modern GT car, DTM car, maybe DTM 2016 or GT3, GT3 2 maybe. I don't like so much the cherries for some reason. Roof. What else do we have here in the GT6? Mercedes. Let's go with the Mercedes. Why? Let's go to a Merc. Have never driven that one before. I'm not so much of a Merc fan, to be honest. The sound is, I think the sound is good in every car. Oh. Actually, I like the older cars, the sound of the older cars. The new cars all kind of sounded like a turbine, like a jet engine. This sound is a little bit like at the dentist. Like something drilling into your teeth. Not precisely very comforting. Didn't get that curve. Let's do carousel and then that's enough. Yeah, no anti-lock. So there you are, RaceRoom. I really think best sound. So I think we have covered almost all of them. Hope you enjoyed some of them. Maybe it was helpful, interesting. And see you next time, tomorrow probably.